Hello everyone, this is Muhammad Shoaib and I am here to get to the amazing discussion with the topic what is Python, and few topics will be covered around the basics like thing. Here we go. Python is the fastest growing language which develops with the libraries and application that would be used, machine learning, artificial designs, web development, anything that you can think of, Python has always covered with. Uh, the next one. The topics covered. Um, you must know what is Python, why Python is popularly covered in all over the world, and what are the features of the Python and the usage of the Python in some industries, and some career opportunities where you can um, take the Python in use of it. This is the agenda of our the class today. Here is the first topic of our today's class. What is Python? Here you can see some bullet points of it is a general purpose language, and it is it is a hobby of the Grando van Rossum in 1989. As he thought that many of you are writing code with the other some other languages such as programming and scripting languages which are huge in number, and this guy, Sir Guido van Rossum, made it high-level language, interpreted language with easy syntax and dynamic systematics. He used it in intenses instead of braces to look at beautiful language. By implementation of the machine learning and artificial intelligence, it has got into the right path. Before knowing this one, machine learning and artificial intelligence, Python was not much recognized by the people around the companies what they are using. As implementation of this new technologies, artificial intelligence and machine learning, Python has a much more productivity and more easy to learn for the new beginners. Even if it takes a lot of time, it doesn't makes any difference or any mistakes in the companies. Let's move to the next topic. How Python got popular. How Python got popular. Many of you think that by introducing it in academics and many more by the usage of the new technologies as we have discussed earlier in the what is Python topic. Here we have that listed out some topics such as easy syntax, free applications, library support. By the means of easy syntax, it contains a very short syntax which you have to remember, and you can think of logic instead of remembering the syntax to approach a new way of solving the problem. And it is free and high level language. You can write it the code completely in English just with the help of the some commands and applications. It has a wide applications and much library uh, which is inbuilt library which helps a lot of us, and it is a supporting language which helps us to get the many languages. Let's dive into the next concept, features of Python. Features that make the coding. We have some different features in Python. Is the most well-known Python feature is simplicity. As you all know that Python is a funny language and easy language, and it is an open source language. Means it can be used by the uh, students and also the pros who are diving into the language. And it is a portability language. Portability means here not to carry the language or a code or something into one place to another place. It likes a similar thing where the portability means You can share the program to anyone through the any source via email or some document type. It works as it is, which you have been developed and you have mailed to other person when he decoded it. Embedding and extensible. Have you ever think of the embedding and extensible? Okay, let's get discuss. Uh, there are some syntaxes which embeds the program and compile the program, and extensible is the main thing where it must be extensible and interrupted by the many programming languages. It can be add code from the other languages and it emerges. Interpreted means it manages the code and stores the code in a particular file, means .py extension file, and it has a huge number of libraries where we can as I have discussed earlier that huge libraries and OOP means object oriented programming, which will be completely discussed in the upcoming videos. So the next one, companies who use Python. The first and foremost company who uses Python in each and every project is Google. Many of you think that how Google uses the Python. Let's have an example. You all have a search tab in a Google and searches some frequently topics which you will be searching for it, and the Google picks up the best and provides you the better search results are provided based on the ranking of the websites and many more. And next one is Dropbox. Mainly the Dropbox is a cloud platform which stores all the data in the server, and client applications are coded by using the Python. And here the Netflix. Many of you think that Netflix is just a copycat of the YouTube, but it's not like that. It's almost similar, not as it is YouTube, like it does. Here in the Netflix, machine learning is used to cluster users based on their interest on shows and retain them for longer time. And the national security agencies uses Python and mainly for the other inscription and description work is done using Python. And the BitTorrent. Many of you know about the BitTorrent application, which transfers the files between the peer to from one member to the another member, which started out as a normal Python file. And here the next one comes out, NASA. NASA scientists who are working with the rockets and launching the many satellites into the space gets the scientific calculations are computed using the Python. These are the some little companies who use Python, as there are many other languages. Among those, Python is the most getting learned by the engineers in and around the world. Uh, Not only these companies use Python, there are many more companies who uses Python and the other languages as well too. Here we go, the career opportunities of a Python language. Here I have given the first and foremost thing as a web development and frameworks. This is the option uh, where you all can work under the different softwares based like Django, uh, Bootstrap, and many more companies and many more platforms. Sorry, uh, as a web testing. After completing the web designing, you all get a complete knowledge of the design part of your web application. To test the web and to launch the web into the Google, it must be tested. There also Python will be used. And software testing. The software testing means, as you all know, that some softwares will be released in the internet, and some of them are harmful to our devices and some of them are not supported to our devices. Not only devices, uh, it may be mobiles or laptops or PCs which we are using. uh, in that case, the application is safe or not, this software testing will help us to configure it. And the fourth one is AI and data science, artificial intelligence. As I have talking much about the artificial intelligence because our future technology is completely based on the artificial intelligence, which is very useful, and it is the next generation devices which will be configured by the artificial intelligence. In this artificial intelligence, there is three types mainly. One is deep learning, and the next one is overcoating, that is machine learning. These two combinedly, and the final output is artificial intelligence. Before learning the artificial intelligence, you must have a knowledge of the deep learning and machine learning, and the programming you must be used. After that, there is a game development process. The game development means the games which we are be playing. Recently, the game which is mostly liked by the youngsters is PUBG. It is also a game developed by using the Python language. And the graphics, there are some other graphics, GUIs, and some IP calls, some object oriented applications. Mainly the part has been covered by the Python language. And big data. Big data is a software where you all can learn and store the cloud storage course in this big data. And the smart devices. Smart devices is a device where you can be uh, operating all the devices in your home or in around your surroundings by your smart device of the IoT, like Internet of Things. And the next features and the upcoming examples and the libraries will be covered in the next video. Thank you.